My name is AJ DeMeo, and I'm the CEO of Inurgi Engineering. Basically, I always wanted to race trucks a lot, and I always knew that it was very expensive to build them, and I was pretty savvy with my hands, so literally just went on YouTube, bought a Miller welder, and learned how to weld, and then started messing around with bumpers up front, playing around with that, and then suspension is always like a thing, and then I thought about making it, and now it's that's what I bought this CNC for. Mainly manufacturing. I think manufacturing is like one of the coolest things out there. I think it's cool to like take art and design and performance and create something crazy strong, crazy cool, and then also be able to just make it over and over again. There's like a YouTube video of Parker 425 in 2011, and ever since I saw that video, and that was way back when I started messing around, I was just like dedicated to it. Like just the race itself looked so crazy and intimidating. So it just seems like it's just kind of my thing. That's kind of how I am. I like to be edgy. Kind of calms me down, I guess. Mainly it was kind of my dream truck, and my dad was like, he had an F-150, he's like, you can just get a small truck for high school, you can just drive it around, and then it just so happened to be that mostly everybody in off-road drives Rangers over all other small trucks. So that frame and all that stuff just handles so great. So that thing, I want to race, like in maybe the best in the desert or something like that in Arizona, Nevada. That's what I want it to be. But what it is now is just a piece of metal sitting over there. That cage that's in there right now, probably maybe 25 hours, full hours of like cutting, tubes, all that stuff, yeah. Mainly I want to push forward like race-influenced parts, bolt-on pieces, things that will bolt on to a factory truck but give you more of a performance value than structural. I like, also cosmetically, I like it to look really cool too, like a front bumper could be welded and made kind of wrong in a way if it is chunky and wide or something, but you can make them tight and tucked up and even, stuff like that. I love that, like just the looks of like the angles and stuff like. It reminds me of a supercar, kind of, I guess. I get that. All the tubes on the roll cage and stuff like that. Well, maybe even 2 years ago when I started this truck, I've always wanted to make a jig and like suspension and all that stuff, but I never had the table or the time or even a way to cut stuff like over and over. So I've always looked around. I have found a few other like kind of hole-in-the-wall companies before, but they don't seem like where you can really call them whenever. I think I found your company maybe on Instagram through another, I think Dirt Cinema. He's like very big in media for off-road. So he's always on my feed, and I think I saw that table on my feed, and I was like, what, that price? And then, yeah. I mean, I wasn't 100% able to afford it, but I made it happen, you know. Definitely worth it. This job for sure paid it off, so. Really, it's bringing me just relief. Like now I can come out here and just do what I wanted to do, like really get it done. I always had to prop up a piece of metal on like a vise or like a stand and have to cut it with an angle grinder or hold it by hand and cut it. So these angles and pieces are not fun because if you want them to have nice edges, you gotta be consistent, and can't do that by hand for sure. I'd love to, and this is a 13 by 7 foot shed. I'd love to crank out like multiple parts. And they can totally happen, so.
Oh,
yeah, heavy duty, really, like that part right here is about maybe 30 pounds, 20 pounds, so. I mean, I was able to just go to the shipping yard and pick this thing up and just pretty much put it all together because I was able to see it in person at your place, and it was able to use it too. So anything that I came across while I was here, I came across at your shop. So it was really easy, honestly.
Cool.
Super easy. If you don't know anything about QCAD or CNC, yeah, you need to go so that the next day you'll know how. It's that easy. It's not like, or you can read online and stuff and call James at CNC. Wright CNC. This table was totally worth it because of how clean my hands can be at the end of all these cuts and really at the end of the day. And then, was there any cons about it? Not at all. Not at all, honestly. So there's nothing more I can say about that besides I'm just happy with it. Well, the goal is I live in my parents' house. I want to move into my own place, maybe get a place a little bigger than I need so that I can have like a whole shop there and kind of actually make work happen out of that house. And then I think in around 10 years from now, hopefully I can have a full-blown tube chassis manufactured from me. Same one. So around $40,000. Like full pre-runner, no shocks, or maybe with shocks, but no engine, nothing. Just like a roller, you know. That would be the goal, for sure. I would say maybe in like 3 to 4 months, you'd start seeing some manufactured parts online ready to ship.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, on Instagram, my profile is Inurgi Desert, INURGI DESERT. Yeah. And then online, it's just, it's inurgiengineering.com.